we go, we've just pumped up our 3-metre floating island ready to go with our shape. We're going to open it up. Telescopic aluminium poles. Now what I've done is I've already put this together to make it easier when threading it through. Now you've got 2 of these and they're both the same size. It doesn't matter which one you pick up first. So all we're going to do is find the first black sleeve and we're going to push it through nice and gently. There is a little bit of a join here, so we'll keep pushing. If you've got 2 people, obviously you can have one person pushing from this end. There we go, just pop that in the last little pocket sleeve. And we'll just go back to this end here and we're just going to push it through, all the way through. And then when it comes out the other side, just place that down because we've done that side. Aluminium telescopic pole, we're just going to put it together so it's ready to thread through. So it just clips into place like this. Alright, now we've got that put together, we're going to repeat step 1. We're going to find our other sleeve and we're just going to push it all the way through nice and gently because we don't want the aluminium rods to come apart. There's no rush, just pull it through from this side and keep pushing. Okay, so we're going to line our poles up. We've got the 2 over here. I grab the middle buckle. We're going to put it under the rim. And we're just going to tie it very loosely, just at the back of the float. We're going to get our other little buckle here as well. Just go under here. Once again, attach the buckle very loosely. We've got 1 more over here. Just goes under the rim. Now we've done this before in the water or on a sandbank. Obviously it's easier with 2 people. We're going to grab our buckle here. We're going to tie it up. Once again, very loosely. And we're going to put the buckle through the D-ring. So we're just going to pop it through there. We're going to come up here to this side and we're also going to get our buckle. We're going to put it through the D-ring and we're going to do that up. Now what we need to do is we need to get our poles, and this part here when you've got 2 people is easy because you can both do it at the same time so it lifts up together. But we're going to show you how you can do it on your own. So we're going to get our 2 poles lined up evenly. We're going to get our little pegs which are down here at the bottom. We're going to pop them inside just like that, and what we're going to do is tighten the buckle a bit. Now we're going to go over this side. We're going to do the same thing. So we've got our 2 little pegs here and we're going to slide them in the bottom. Tighten this up again and we're going to lift up this one side. So let's lift it up and we're going to slide it just in the D-ring. Just a little bit, only a couple of centimetres, just so it stays put. This is where if you've got 2 people, you'd be able to get them to hold that side. Now over here, we're just going to do the same thing. Come to the back and get our pole. We're going to get the middle pole that's got both parts have got the pointy end on it. We're going to lift up this section here so our pointy part sits on top of the pole that's already in there. So we'll pop that in, slide that forward, just like that. Then we're going to get our last pole, which is this one here. We're going to get our flat end. We're going to pop it inside the sleeve, just down the bottom, just like that. And then we're going to lift up this section here. And we're going to slide our pole just in the bottom. Now we go around and tighten up our buckles so they're nice and tight. And we're good to go. I'm just showing you again, this is the part that's got the 2 pegs inside. Make sure they sit nicely in a V position and make sure these pegs don't twist. So when we're doing the middle pole, which is our second last step once we've connected the sides, what we do is we get the pointy end. So the middle pole has 2 pointy ends, just like that. we're going to lift up this top section just like that. So we lift that up. You can see that there quite clearly. Lift it up, and the bottom pole that's already in there is underneath. So we want to put this pointy bit just in there like that. And so the other pole that runs this way is under there. We're going to slide that forward. And then this section here, we're going to just put that straight in the hole like that and lift it up a bit so it gives us enough room for the next one here. Then we're going to get our last pole, which is the back pole. This is the one that's got a flat side and it's got one pointy side. So the flat side goes in that little pocket I showed you before. So we're just going to pop that in that little pocket. Slide that down. Last bit here, all we're going to do is we're going to lift this up. We can see that there's a bottom pole already in there, and we want this to go on top of that pole there. So all we're going to do is lift it up and slide that straight in. And that's good to go. Now we've got our shade haven all set up. We did that with one person, by the way, as well. It's a lot quicker and easier with two. I'm just going to walk around and show you a couple of things. So on the side here, this just sit it inside the D-ring. To make sure you've done this connection part properly, when you're connecting this, it should look like a V. And then on the inside, you've got your buckle just underneath here as well. Moving around the back, we've got our other buckle done up there as well. Now we're at the back middle. So this middle section here, this is where your last pole goes in down the bottom, and it just slips into this little sleeve. And then when you're connecting it in, this is the last piece that you're putting through here.